Hey, welcome to the lesson where we will be solving equations with two radicals. Essential question: how can we use our knowledge of radical expressions to solve radical equations? So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to solve radical equations now with two radicals, then combine expressions with rational exponents, simplify expressions with rational exponents. So here we have the square root of x minus 3 minus the square root of x equals 3. Now, here there are two radicals. So we can't just simply square the left side and say, and then just take away the radicals. Instead, we have to actually multiply it out. So try to follow along here. So we're going to square it. So we're going to take the square root of x minus 3 minus the square root of x, and we're going to times it by itself. The square root of x minus 3 minus the square root of x. We also make sure that we square the other side, and we get 9. And so if I do that, the square root of x minus 3 times the square root of x minus 3 is in fact x minus 3. I'm going to get negative 2 times x minus 3, times the square root of x minus 3 times the square root of x. And then I'm going to multiply the last two terms together, the square root of x times the square root of x, and that's just going to give me x. Okay? And now I'm going to take that information and I'm going to simplify the equation. I'm going to combine like terms. So x plus x, I'm going to have 2x out front. We got an x here and an x here. Then we also have a negative 3 here. That's going to stay there. There's nothing else. And then so minus 2, I'm going to multiply x minus 3 and x and put it all under one radical. So I have minus 2 times times x squared minus 3x if I distribute that x in there. And that all still equals 9. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. So get all my stuff that's not under a radical on the left side of the equation, and that'll give me 2x minus 12. And I'm going to add 2 times the square root of x squared minus 3x to both sides. That would get rid of it over here, and it would be positive on the right side. Now, if I divide by 2, get rid of that constant there, divide by 2, I get x minus 6. If I divide by 2 on the right, that 2 disappears. Get rid of that coefficient, sorry, not constant. And so now I have a simple radical, and only one radical now. And now I'm going to go through that whole process again. So I'm going to square both sides. The radical disappears over here because they're inverse operations. And so over here I do x minus 6 times x minus 6. Solve all that out, solve for x, and eventually you see that x equals 4. Am I done? No, we have to check all of our answers. So if I substitute 4 in, I get 4 minus 3 minus the square root of 4. So the square root of 1 minus 2. Does the square root of 1 minus 2 equal 3? No, negative 1 does not equal 3. Therefore, 4 is not a valid solution. It is an extraneous solution, and therefore, there are no solutions for this problem. So I hope you learned a lot. Make sure you go ahead and try your homework assignment now. Let me know if you have any questions. If you need anything, reach out to me in whatever way is easiest for you. I'll be in Math Cafe Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 11 a.m. And if that doesn't work for you, it is open 9 to 3 every school day, and there's always a teacher in there willing to help you out. And don't forget, check for extraneous solutions. Make sure you watch the next lesson video on function operations.